The chairman of the American Conservative Union, Matt Schlapp, political communications expert, partner at Maslansky and Partners, Lee Carter. Great to have you both here, Lee. Let's start with this was so much fun last night to see Donald Trump surprise the crowd in Cincinnati on his first stop on his thank you tour, and say, you know, don't tell anybody, but I'm going to name James Mad Dog Mattis, General Mattis, to the head of defense. I mean, that was a fun moment.
Such a fun moment. It was spontaneous. It was authentic. People were so excited. And I've been talking to folks all day who are just thrilled with this appointment because it appeals both sides of the aisle, people who are more traditional Republicans, people who are who are Democrats. Everybody's excited about Mattis. I think this is a great, great decision.
Matt, how about you?
You know, I have no experience with him, but I've been reading a lot about him and talking to people who do know him, and he just seems like to have the perfect character that we need at this really troubling time. I mean, Lou, I think over the last 8 years, we've done a lot to embolden our enemies, and I'm just glad that we're going to have people in these positions that are going to make us fear, that they're going to fear America again.
You know, there are two people for whom, who represent strength to me that are being considered, for Secretary of State, and amongst the group, certainly standing out to me is Rudy Giuliani and John Bolton. Matt, your thoughts on that? There is so much gossip, I'll call it that, and so many rumors swirling. It's hard to sort out what is going on. Give us your judgment about what is going on, what you'd like to see happen there.
Look, after that Romney dinner and Romney's strange press conference, it looks like we were going to have a mad dog at the Department of Defense and a lap dog at the State Department. But I kind of think that the other two names you might be referring to are Rudy Giuliani and John Bolton, although other names are mentioned. And I think John Bolton, I personally feel like he would be an outstanding choice. But I also think Rudy would be a big step up from Mitt Romney for a lot of reasons. And not that he's a bad guy. It's just that Mitt Romney, I don't think, will be seen as the president's close confidant overseas.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to forget Mad Dog and Lap Dog. I don't think that there's
ever.
Have you been over at Trump Tower? I mean, that was almost Trumpian. You labeled him, and I don't know if he can escape that now. Your thoughts, Leah? Do you have a label for anybody?
Love that. I can't compete with that. But I've got to say, I think the combination, we were talking about Rudy Giuliani and Bolton together, that's a pretty exciting combination. Now, I lived here in New York on September 11th. I worked down on Wall Street, and Rudy Giuliani brought this city together, and he was a phenomenal leader. And we're in a country right now that is divided, and to see somebody like with that leadership and that strength, I think would be really exciting. And I think Bolton also would be a great choice. Yeah,
I would love to see them working shoulder to shoulder. That would be my dream, but you know, what do I know? But the fact is that they are terrific people, and I would love to see it. As we look at the Wisconsin recount, what in the world is going on there? I mean, this has gotten to be a pathetic joke. The last thing I saw that Hillary had picked up in one day of recount, one vote. So we're looking at what, $6.5 million. I don't know how we're going to parse it, but these are going to be very expensive deltas in the final count.
I think it's really, this is grasping at straws. It's giving people false hope. We've never seen a recount get enough votes to get even close to where Hillary Clinton needs to get to win all 3 states. It's completely ridiculous. It's just distracting from letting Trump take over, and I just think it's a really unfortunate mess for all of us right now.
And Matt, last word, we've got about 30 seconds.
You know, Hillary is on her sore loser tour. It started at Harvard, where the Hillary campaign blamed everybody for Hillary's loss, and now we have her going through recounts. You know what she needs to do? She needs to get over it. She lost. Yeah. Get out of the way and let Donald Trump be president.
Yeah, I thought, by the way, Kellyanne Conway kicked their butts, if I could say that.
She crushed it. She crushed it.
God bless Kellyanne Conway.
She crushed it, is the way I want to be on record with. Matt Schlapp, Lee Carter.